Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. And if you are new onto the channel and if you don't know me, I'm Lucky, currently learning in NITK Suratkal. And yeah, I share content about my learnings that I learned through my JEE and my college life. If you have seen my previous video, so I think you have seen a different setup, but right now I'm outside, so I have to manage with this. So the reason behind making this video is recently I got a lot of messages from students who are coming to NITK and they want to know about NITs. So instead of replying each and everyone, I decided to make a particular video where I would share whatever I know, and I'll possibly try to cover everything what a newcomer should know before coming to NITK. Very helpful when you are coming to college. And okay, let's go.
Listen, boy, run that again, I'm shelling them. Flow galactic, cool man Bellingham. Man, I got love in Krakow and Birmingham. The gal love me, but I keep hurting them. I'm a twat, got the chat.
Okay, let's talk some general things about NITK. So NITK is a very beautiful campus, around 300 acre of campus area, and around 6,000 people you can expect in college, where you can expect 4,000 UZ people, and other MTech, PG and faculties are 2,000 plus. So it is situated some 2 to 3 kilometer away from the Suratkal city, and you have a beautiful beach there. And talking about Suratkal is a decent town. Most of the things you can get in Suratkal, and for bigger things like malls and other stuffs you can explore Mangalore. It's very good city. Actually we call Mangalore as the next Bangalore, and a Bangalore without traffic. So very good beaches on the Mangalore. Suratkal beach is just for seeing. You can't explore the sea of Suratkal. Mangalore have very good two beach, Panumbir beach and Tanirbavi beach, where you can go and explore, see things, rides and all. So let's talk about weather and environment of around NITK Suratkal. So you'll see a lot of greenery as Mangalore, and all things you will see a lot of coconut trees, and it's actually very good. Talking about weather, so you'll have 6 months of rainy season and 6 months of summer. You don't have any winter in Suratkal. Weather is always good, but it's somewhere humid. So as it's on beach side, so you will have that oily skin always. So that is the biggest problem. Otherwise, from June to December, you have to be ready for the very heavy rainfall. You will get random rainfalls, and from January to April you will have decent mid hotness, and from April to June it's very hot. The most important thing you need to carry in NITK is umbrella. Keep it with you. I'm back. Okay, so I'm back at my home. Okay, so let's talk about if we get NITK, so how to come there. Okay, so firstly you have to consider only 3 cities. First is Suratkal, second is Mangalore, and third one is Bangalore. And let's talk about Bangalore. So as Bangalore is connected to many of the states and cities where you can get a lot of transports, flights and all. So firstly consider, so the first one, there are 3 transport you can consider. First flight, then bus, and then train. In this manner you can prioritize your travel. So best one is flight. You have to take from Bangalore directly to the Mangalore, or you will get flight from Bangalore to Mangalore, and it will cost you around some 4,000 to 5,000. So that's very good. Then from Mangalore there are 2 ways to go. First one is, which is another best one, is you have to book a cab directly to the NITK Suratkal. It will cost you some 400 to 500 rupees per person, depending on the number of person you are coming. That is best if you are coming first time to the college. So don't mess your travel, and you will have luggage and all. So don't wander here and there. Second you can consider, so you can take a cab till Mangalore bus stop. From Mangalore bus stop, NITK is some 15 km from there. You will get in every 2 minutes or 3 minutes you will get a lot of bus. So you have to pick Udupi bus, which is Udupi. In the way it will stop at NITK. So many of the Udupi bus, or you'll ask NITK, you'll easily reach in some 20 to 30 minutes from there. It will cost you 40 to 50 rupees. So that is also good. Second, if you are from Bangalore, you have luggage and all, so you can consider bus. You have to come by traveling bus, so which will cost you around 800 to 900 rupees. So directly from Bangalore, just pick up traveling bus and directly come to NITK at the gate, and yeah, that will be very good. Third, you can consider train. So for train you have 2 stops. One is Mangalore and second is Suratkal. if possible, go till Siratkal. I think you have 2 to 3 trains which are Panchaganga and all, you can check. So if you are coming to Mangalore at station, so it will cost you around some good. From Mangalore you have 2 ways to come, same, you have to book auto from that station till Mangalore. From there you will get a lot of Udupi bus and all. If not, just take cab from station and it will reach you to NITK college directly. That will cost you something 300-400, same. And if you are coming to Suratkal railway station, same is that, you will get autos in front of railway station only. So you have to just say NITK and they will make you reach to the campus. Okay, I think I have covered all the things you can come from Mangalore, Suratkal and all. So with your budget and with your comfort, you can choose any of them. All, transport thing, you'll not messed up in NITK. Okay, one more additional tip. If you're done with counseling and you will get college, so if you get earlier, like in JOSA, if you get a seat, so you'll still have some 15 or 20 days before coming to college. So I would suggest you, if the dates are released for the college admission, so just book hotels, or firstly prioritize NITK guest house. That would be very good. But seeing the number of parents coming and student coming, it get full, so don't depend on that. Second, if you can book hotel, please book it earlier. That would be very good, because at the time of counseling all the Mangalore hotels are booked, so that will be a bigger problem for you. If you are getting in CSAP, which will be just 4 or 5 days you will have before coming to NITK. So if you are very sure that you are getting NITK, so just book your tickets and book your trains tickets or flight ticket, anything, and hotel tickets as well before coming to college, because you should not be late. Talking about counseling, many people are confused, like you have 3 days or 4 days for coming to college, and you are given according to your branches, like what branches you are getting, you will get the date that like 22, 23rd, so you will be having 23rd for mining, let's take. So there is nothing like restriction that you have to come at 23 only. That is your best date, you should come. But if you are coming earlier, or if you are coming 1 or 2 days late, that's enough. But in the time given, like if 22 to 26 the time of admission, you have to come before 26, but you can come on any day. It was till last year, I don't know about this year, but you can actually confirm that. Okay, let's get deep into the counseling process. So many people are in stress about counseling and all, because they always have something will happen. So I will say, in JOSA counseling, you have to upload each and every document very properly, in very proper manner, and you have to be very alert during those days, because you can get calls from the colleges about document, if there are any mistakes or they want improvement there. So be alert with that, because if you receive firstly call, and it will be very hard to call them again to ask the doubt. So it happened with me. Actually, there was one problem in my documents, so actually thank God I received my call at the very first time, so I was able to solve it. That is one thing. Second, when the process is done, documents all are submitted online very carefully. Please have all the hard copies with you, with each and every, and also keep additional certificates with you. There is nothing wrong in that. Please keep additional certificates with you. During counseling, please do come with your parents or with one person extra. That will be, for stress thing is, it will be reduced, but all the counseling process you have to do by yourself only. So if I simplify the process, let's take example, you had your counseling process on 22 August. That is around the date. So on 22 August, I would refer you to just come before a day, come 21. If you are getting NITK guest house, take it, or hotel you are staying, okay, you come in the morning 9 or 10, whatever the timings you get. Then come to the college, come to the building, and just enter. You have to whoever the student is, he have to submit all the documents by himself only. Enter, and at any point you are lagging, just take help from student. All there will be volunteers will be everywhere in the building to help you, so that's not all issue. As per my experience, NITK JOSA means the admission process was very chill. Support staff and all the students were very supportive, so don't stress about that. Even if you are missing any documents that time, like income certificate and all, so you can submit it later. You will get some specific time to submit it, so don't worry about that. Then after the college things you will be assigned hostels. So for hostels you'll have three choices based on the you'll have four choices actually. For the hostels there are Sahyadri, Karavali, Aravali and Satpura. So for the first year, the choices of your hostels will be done on the basis of your mess food, that is you are taking vegetarian or you are taking non-vegetarian. So for vegetarian you will get Karavali as a hostel, for non-vegetarian you have other options. So you have to be for very careful that okay, you can actually be in non-vegetarian mess and you can take vegetarian mess as well, so that's not an issue. If you want good hostel, so I would say Karavali is very good infrastructure and all, but it's 3 sharing. Sahyadri is 2 sharing, but okay, in compared to Karavali it was infrastructure and all. You can see my video for all the hostel information. It's basically just you have to make a good choice between veg and non-veg. That's not at all issue. You can get it. So I would say don't fall in the trap of changing the hostels. You can't change the hostels again and again. In very big problem you can change it, but for small reasons like roommates are not good and all, so it becomes very hard to change. We talked about hostels, now let's talk about mess. So you will be granted mess according to veg and non-veg. So you will get 4 times mess, like 4 times meal. That is, first is breakfast. In breakfast some things are like common for the whole week, that is tea, coffee, milk and bread jam, bread butter, that is, and the breakfast like change every day. I have added menu in the in between the videos. You can see in the description also I'll add that PDF for mess, you can see that. So it's then you will get meal in break, then you will get meal for afternoon, then in evening and in night. So let's talk about some positive points which are very less. Positive point is like okay, timings are correct, you will get at time, that's not issue. You will get a lot of items, that's also good. Third, you'll get ice creams and all that. You can kuch nahi lag raha acha, so you can deal with that. Negative points, spiciness will be very less, and it's mess food, so you can't expect a very good food. Sometimes very bad, like rotis and also becomes very bad, so that you have to consider, you have to be ready with that. So that is mess option. Let's talk about other food options available in NITK. So there are, I would say, not a lot of options, like cafes and all are, you will get some cafes which is not Suprabha and all, where you will get some snacks and all and some tea and coffee. For food purpose you will have a food court, which is now it's under construction and will be open till the second year, till the time you will be coming. So that is food court 1 we need more. Then you will get, for night you can order food from 8 to from night from 7 to till 2 am. You'll have option to order online with the help of change pay. So they will from you can order from the canteen available in campus only, as you can't order, as you will order from outside the college, but they can't be entered into college, so you have to pick all the orders from the gate itself. For the parcels like Amazon and Flipkart, you get inside the campus, so that's not issue. So food thing is not that good thing in NITK. So let's see next year what happens. Deal with food also. Now we'll talk about club activities and events. So clubs, if you are not known to the thing club, I'll shortly introduce you to the club thing. So club is like the group formed by the students. They are handled by the students of the NITKs only. So it is associated with college, but totally under the college students, divided on the basis of the interest and like dance, art, or say entrepreneurship, coding and all. So for the first year you are open to not all the clubs, you are open to very basic clubs, so where you don't need any very specific knowledge like coding and all. So I would say coding clubs are not open for first year, they opens only from the second years. For the first years you have this much of clubs open, like NCC, ECEL, DDFC and all. So for the clubs, recruitments are like simple. They will post the recruitment date. There will be having 2 or 3 rounds simply. So basically the rounds are like, in some of the clubs they will ask for the, like in arts club or into dance or this clubs, simple. You'll have to present some, you'll have some papers. So don't take, they are not at all hard. You can easily get into the clubs, and you have to get into one or two clubs, depends on your interest. You can actually handle 2 to 3 clubs in the first year, as you don't have to work a lot, you just have to be a part of club. So I would say be part of club, just go for the interview process. Even if you don't know anything about that thing, just go. You learn a lot of things through the interview process, as the interview process are actually the replica of the interview process you'll get after 4 years for the job. Let's talk about events. So events are also, managed by these clubs only. So there are basically there are, for the full year you'll have a hell lot of events. I can't even count. I think there happened in full year, as clubs are very active. So there will be like minor events of the particular club in the whole year. You can see some of the list here, and there are major